Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We're up and running then. Gerrard. Kimmich picks it up now.
There's Lamine Yamal, Peter, the latest Spanish superstar. I'd like to see him get a lot of freedom on that right wing.
And is that his best position?
I'd say so, Peter. With him being left-footed, he can cut inside, but he's such an all-round threat. He has that blistering pace that he can use to beat the best defenders, and it's very difficult to stop him once he starts linking up with others, once he's made that inside run.
He's shifting through the gears here. There's the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Can he get on the end of this? Ibrahimovic. That is a brilliant interception. Yamal. Well, that is one way to stop him. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! Goal! Barcelona! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. He's got away. And Messi! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Things already rolling.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men.
And the shot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. You don't keep those outs. He just knew.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Gerrard proves just a little bit too strong. Musiala will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Chance, surely! And again! In he goes again! And it's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Musiala. Looking for options for movement. Chance for a shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Oh, shooting chance! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And we have our very first corner. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Yamal. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. And he's gone searching cross-field. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Now it's Gerrard. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Yamal gets into a good position. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Carreras promptly onto that, and that is that. Mbappe makes a dash for it. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Almost half an hour in now. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, this is... Endrick! Goal! Manchester United! And they get themselves in front! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Manchester United leading now. Alexander-Arnold has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Endrick just eases him off the ball. And that has left him in a heap. And here's Yamal. Bruno Fernandes. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Looking for a runner. Yamal. Endrick. Oh, good-looking ball. Gerrard. And the through ball. Oh, good climb! And he's quick to get rid. Great vision. Yamal. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Mbappe has the space to scheme. Oh, that's a fine interception. Vinicius Junior.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Endrick, pinches it off him. And it's Ibrahimovic. Always onto this. Great ball, and he's in here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Alexander-Arnold. Played out towards the right wing.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Gerrard. Kimmich. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Now it's Yamal. He is through here. Yamal. Showing good feet. Vinicius Junior. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible.
Can he finish? Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Kimmich clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Bruno Fernandes. And he's been shifted off it. Can he get on the end of this? Barcelona different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
He's picked his way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's Gerrard. Vitinha. Now it's Yamal. He's got away. In with the challenge. That is good progress on the left. Bruno Fernandes. Now, can they get him away? He's in plenty of space here. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And here's the chance to counter. Threads one in, and this is Kane. And here's Endrick. Musiala. Yamal. He's a sharp little ball here. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Distributed tidily. Alaba kept his eye on it, and he's there. Guardiola. Yamal receives it in a good position here. Bruno Fernandes. Looking for the run.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Lovely bit of skill. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's in on goal. Is there any support? He might not need it. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Barcelona looking to get level. Oh, he's missed it.
I never really looked comfortable over that. I had a feeling this might happen.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Wow, look who's involved.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
Kimmich having a look.
The keeper is ultra busy in trying to just get everything in order.
And it's Messi. Van Dijk does well to get it back. Van Dijk running with intent. And he's managed to get free. Messi is having a shot! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Bruno Fernandes. Endrick does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Alaba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Mbappe. Nicely shaped ball. Carreras receives it in a wide position.
Manchester United clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
There's the shot! And that's a good finish. They've done it again! It is incredible!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Barcelona really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
Knocks it into space. He has a look up. Into the last 5 minutes.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Endrick. And he was quick to react. Tries to pass it through. Back where it came from. Takes a shot! Now, this time surely!
2 added
Shoots!
minutes has been indicated.
And yet another chance goes to waste.
Barcelona really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Bruno Fernandes. And this is Kane. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Endrick. That has not gone well. And that is the last of the action. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We are just getting started. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Juve just eases him off the ball. Juve is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Good running, strong and purposeful, and he's picked it up out wide. Showing good feet. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Space for him to turn and look. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Guardiola did just about enough to cut. Ibrahimovic! Ibrahimovic! It could only be him!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again. Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Santos finding themselves unexpectedly behind. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Kimmich. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Decent chance! And he can thump it away. It's a pretty loose pass. McAllister. And he's quick to return it. Oh, that's an excellent interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And the shot! He's got a goal! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
The movement's so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, people.
It's Dembele! Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That's where it came from. Messi, nice bit of trickery. And the finish! Goal! Santos! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Santos have their lead.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
He's found a way through. Look at the space here. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's a searching pass. Messi. That's good running with the ball. Spread out to the left. And he's cut it out. Good ball, good take. Vinicius Junior. He's free, he has got space. Messi.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That has been cut short. Nicely spread. No, that's been intercepted. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Raul. That's a good run down the left. Raul plays it in. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Count. Barcelona are still behind as we reach out for half-time. That looks a good ball through. Dembele was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. And here's Count. Guardiola gets a foot in here. He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Ibrahimovic. McAllister. Now that looks a decent ball. Vinicius Junior gets into a good position. Knocks it into space. It's gone for a throw-in. And it's Messi. Gerrard. Looking for the run. That's good vision. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And the referee says that is that for the first half. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 11.
Away we go again.
Será sustituido por
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Yamal. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he's in on goal. Can he finish? And no mistake. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can...
Takes a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more...
Oh no, this does not look good. Barcelona do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
No way through, so back it comes. And here's Messi. He's picked his way through. Shoots! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And this is Messi. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He is through here. Is there any support? He might not need it. And he's heaved it away. And he's managed to gift it back. Spread to the right. Alexander-Arnold ventures forward. He's shifting through, and he shoots! And that is doing no harm at all.
Spirited, to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Será reemplazado por el dorsal 20.
Messi gathers from the goal kick. And this is Couch. Oh, just skips past his man. Chance! And that's a good finish. This day becomes absolutely perfect. Utterly ideal. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Santos are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Nicked it back promptly.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 18 será sustituido por...
Barcelona are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. And it's lofted through here. Pacho. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. Oh, perfectly measured that. Now it's Yamal. He's got away. Yamal! Oh, he's following up. It's a goal. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Another one. This must be his personal high. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Aims beyond the defence. And Shevchenko! Oh, it's hit the post. Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Barcelona certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Yamal. Shot could be on. Alexander-Arnold is onto this. And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Lookman getting forward. Now it's Mbappe. Lookman. Good driving run. Lookman! And a neat finish. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Oh no, it's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Santos benefiting from an own goal. It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So a lead courtesy of an own goal.
Habrá
Casemiro.
6 minutos de descuento.
It is a corner.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. Casemiro. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Pepe. Oh, they could be caught out here. And the keeper takes decisive action. And that's been won straight back. That's the end. Barcelona did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Guadalajara have gone with what looks like an orthodox 4-4-2, Jim.
Well, what I like about this system, Peter...
Messi! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Yeah, we can't fault him for the attempt, although it might have been a case of momentary tunnel vision then.
He's picked his way through. De Ligt, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Can he spark a counter here? Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Oh, super find. Guardiola can clear it away. And he's had it nicked away. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, David Alaba, one of the most versatile players out there. He's just got so much positional awareness and intelligence. He can basically do a job anywhere on this pitch. He's got fabulous technique too, especially with his delivery in and around the area. He'll be eyeing up any set plays the opposition concede in that defensive third.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Played into space, and that was asking for too much. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Guardiola is the team's great visionary. Now it's Gerrard. Oh, well measured. Shot, surely! Goal! Barcelona! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Messi wins the duel this time. Played back. And he's in on goal. Little pass back. That's a cute ball. And this is Ronaldo. And he's found a way past. De Ligt did just about enough to come out on top there. Chance for a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Silvestre plays it long. Could move up a gear here. Gerrard. Alaba proves too strong, too smart. And here's Gerrard. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort, but do hope it's nothing serious. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Sonny! Decent hit from there. And it's Messi.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Great leap! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Guadalajara with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's taking no chances there. Opts to play it back. And Messi! Guardiola. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Kimmich, can he get it through? And this is Shevchenko. Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
That's an excellent interception. And now a sudden chance to counter. Diaz on a serious charge here. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's Gerrard. And this is Shevchenko. Sané. He has found the way through. And the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Now he's got space here. Neatly clipped into space. Guardiola. That pass has been well intercepted. Diaz! That is decidedly lacking. Silvesh. Yamal threads one in. And he's managed to get free. He's dealt with that really well. And that is a little undercooked.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That's good defending, very good defending. And that is the end of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Barcelona leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break.
Señoras y señores, es hora de nuestro sorteo especial. Tengan a mano los boletos que les dieron en la entrada.
That gets us going once more.
Barcelona can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Sané providing an outlet on that flank. Howson. Messi. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Looking for a runner. That has ended up in no man's land. He's a sharp little ball here. And here's Messi. He's found a way through. And Messi! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
it's Shevchenko. Serginho. Guardiola! And that's in. And this is getting better and better. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but...
It's Gerrard! Now, that wasn't a bad hit by any means.
Well, at least his thinking was very good, Peter. Probably thought he hit the target, judging by his reaction.
Serginho. Now it's Yamal. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Rijkaard.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Serginho. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. De Ligt cuts it out. Can he get on the end of this? And he's got the beating of his man. Shevchenko! No, he's just misjudged that one. Great chance! He's been bundled over, that is a foul.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Sane! Loose ball now, and there's a... He'll try from distance! And it's there! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. Sane duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 8, Messi.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Número 10.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Nice looking ball. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out.
Ibrahimovic! And how did he not make it 4?
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Getting up there! And that's a good finish. His utter joy. He engages with absolute happiness. What a header. Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Things looking so... Oh, what goes for a shot?
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Pass somewhat off target. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Gerrard. Nicely spread. That'll be a throw.
Se está realizando un cambio.